In this tutorial, we will use a text editor to create a simple program and test the program on our web server. First, make sure your web server is running. Now for this example, I'm going to use Notepad++ to create the program. However, you may use Crimson Editor or another text editor. So go ahead and open your text editor and type in the program code for the file myfirst.html from Chapter 2 of the textbook. Make sure you put in your name and the date, and that you edit the code to include information about yourself. Now when you're finished, you're going to save the file in the Chapter 2 folder as follows. Do a file save as, type in myfirst.html, make sure you're in the Chapter 2 folder, okay. Choose file type HTML or hypertext markup, click save, and then we're going to look in the Chapter 2 folder using Windows Explorer to see that in fact myfirst.html is there. Now let's go to the web server and test it on the web server. You saved it to your coursework folder in Chapter 2, and there it is, myfirst.html. Your page should look similar to mine, and if it doesn't, that may indicate that you don't have your web server running. So now that we've created an HTML file, let's create a PHP file. Go ahead and open your text editor and type in the code for the file myfirst.php from Chapter 2 of the textbook. When you have finished, now make sure you put your name and the date. You don't need to edit anything else. Now that when you have finished, go ahead and do a file save as, and you're going to type in myfirst.php and choose PHP as the file type and click save. And we'll check our file is there one more time by browsing in Windows Explorer to see myfirst.php is in fact there. We will go to the web server to test it. Now we're going to have to refresh this page because we saved it before we refreshed it. So there it is, myfirst.php. If we click on it, we see what we're supposed to see, and again, if you don't see this, it may be because your web server is not running. So that's creating an HTML file and a PHP file, and now that you understand how to do this, you can continue from here to create circle.html and circle.php from Chapter 2 of your textbook. Happy programming!